Hey YouTube, Anna here. So I told you I wasn't going to be late with my next few updates, and sure enough I waited until the last second to film this. So I'm extremely tired. It's been a very long day. I went to my best friend's kid's birthday party and it was super fun but also very exhausting. We went to this art installation and then we had lunch, and then Cece fell asleep, so we kind of drove around trying to run a few errands. And then we went swimming. So I went swimming with Cece, and it was just like, I mean, it felt good being in the water, and she really loved it. There was like a little frog slide, and she was going down. It was so awesome. But yeah, exhausting, just exhausting. So I had an ultrasound done. Oh, please don't tip over. Okay. I had an ultrasound done yesterday and I graduated from my fertility clinic. So it was a big day yesterday. I am 8 weeks today and baby is the size of a 2x2 Lego. And we got to see the baby. I will insert a picture here. So yeah, we got to see the baby. It was amazing. The heartbeat was 151 beats per minute. Let me know if you guys believe in like the whole heartbeats per minute, old wives' tale of like it being a girl or it being a boy. Tell me what you think. I kind of think it's a boy just based on the position in the uterus. Which, I mean, is another old wives' tale, so it doesn't really hold water. But the heartbeat or the heart rate is high. It's above 140, and so that says it's a girl. So I don't really know. And I'll have to look back at my other tapes and see how fast Cecilia's heart rate was at 8 weeks, because I know I had an 8-week appointment when I got back from Europe with Cecilia. Okay, so symptoms for the last week. My belly has felt just really heavy, especially at the end of the day. It's just, it weighs down like, oh, so much. And even my maternity pants, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to take these off. Tender boobs, belly, very tender. My nausea sort of got kicked into high gear, but it sort of like peaked just a couple of days this week, and the rest of the time I've been pretty okay. It feels like the later the day it goes on, the more nauseous I feel. So like I feel great in the morning and I usually have enough energy to do something in the morning, and then by lunchtime I'm like dragging. And then my nausea sort of picks up from lunchtime on, and then dinner I feel like just a little relief while I'm eating, and then like just feel bad. I've been having really bad insomnia where like I can't sleep, I can't fall asleep when I want to, because like my eyes hurt. Like I just want to close them and go to sleep, but like my body just won't relax. So it's really uncomfortable. I'm tossing and turning and it's not very fun. So that. I'm peeing all the time. I've been getting headaches, which I don't know if it's just the weather, like changing. It gets really windy here in the springtime, so it's like the winds are picking up and I just feel like lots of dust and yuckiness. My eyes definitely like feel super dry in the springtime, and so they're really dry, and then the headache doesn't make me feel any better. I've been having this happen twice this past week where I'm like twisting to get Cecilia out of the car seat, or I'm twisting to like pick her up out of the bathtub, and I get this really sharp pulling sensation in my belly, and those are movements that I'm sort of used to doing by now, and so I don't think about it. Like I'm pregnant, I need to not do those things anymore. So I just like do it all forcefully, and then I'm like, ah, and I have to like wait until the pain is gone before I can actually like move on. But it's really painful, and I think it's just like my ligaments are like, hey, you've got a baby in there, so stop it. So my weird dreams this week have they've taken a break. I've had a couple of weird dreams, but I didn't write them down. They weren't anything like they were a few weeks ago. The last one that I had that was fairly weird was that I was sledding in my dad's backyard, which was my backyard, and I needed to sled with this kid's picnic table turned upside down. I don't know why. And it was like splintered, and I had to glue it and duct tape it together. And then, so I would go sledding down one part of my backyard, and then at the other end was a ski lift. So I had a massive backyard apparently, but it was weird. That's all I remember. So that's my big update. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Let me know. I toured the hospital. Sorry, I told you that last week, that I was gonna tour hospital that I wanted to give birth in, and I had an appointment with a midwife on Friday, but my midwife was sick, so she canceled the appointment. I still went to tour the hospital, and I love it. It's an amazing hospital, but it's 2 hours away. So I am meeting with another midwife that's 1 hour away, like just a little less than 1 hour away. And I feel like I've seen her before, so I kind of feel like I have that rapport with her already. But we'll see. We'll see how open she is to VBACs and my situation and all that stuff. My appointment with my fertility doctor was kind of weird. Like, I told him that that I'm going to a midwife, and he's like, you need a backup. And I was like, yeah, I mean, she works at a hospital, and I'm pretty sure she has a backup. That's an OB. And he's like, okay, because, you know, I don't know, you're just gonna have to like talk to your provider about that, whether you're even qualified to have that. And I was like, yeah, I know, like, I get it. And I mentioned the VBAC, and he's like, no, I don't know, I just, you need to talk to somebody else about that. And I was like, okay. And like, he's not very like outgoing, which is fine, I don't really care, but he just seemed kind of down about my pregnancy, and like when I left I wasn't excited, which made me feel really bad, because I remember with Cecilia I was so excited, and I was crying, and I like heard the heartbeat, and oh, it was amazing. But this time I was like, that's good. And then he said all his thing, and I was just kind of like, okay. And I don't know, I just felt weird, like my excitement was dulled, and it just made me feel weird. I don't know if that's common for second-time moms to just feel like just a little different the second time around, but I mean, I'm definitely excited, and I can't wait to have this baby. I read online that there's like a 98% chance that I will successfully carry this baby to term. So that's like once you hear a heartbeat at 8 weeks. So I heard that, or I read that, and I was like, this is really happening. This is so exciting. We picked up some baby stuff. I got a Halo swivel bassinet thing. Co-sleeper is what it's called. And then I also bought a new swing. I have a swing, it's like being stored up there. And it swings back and forth, and then you can like twist it to the side so it swings side to side. So those are the two like modes that it has, and I love it. But we like to have two options, and this new one that we got is a Fisher Price one, and it goes back and forth. Oh, sorry, side to side, back and forth, and then it does this like round motion. So I'm really excited about that. I think that that's really cool, and who knows, you know, baby might hate it. I don't know. Cece liked the swing for like a few months, and then she was like, no. So we'll see how it works out. Okay, I think I'm done rambling. I'm sorry that I've taken up so much time. I will talk to you guys next week. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Bye.